Hi, if you're a Libra born September 23rd to October 22nd, what can you expect for the month of August 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So Libras, it feels like you learn how to surrender gracefully. It feels like you really learn how not to suffer. So there is a releasing of ideas, of old paradigms, of resistance. And I just feel like fresh. Like I just feel like just this fresh energy, this fresh. For some of you, it may feel like you've taken a fall. When changes happen, it can feel like shattering, and change can be good, right? Even when you are the one who's doing the changing, like for a career, or you're actively moving someplace, or you're where it feels like you're moving forward with something, it can still be a change, a shift, right? Let's say you just given birth to a baby. It's one of the most exciting times in life, but there's a shattering of the old life. Like suddenly you don't get to sleep in. Suddenly, you have somebody somebody else to care for, right? Showers are, scheduled now, right? So it's crazy how life changes, and it can be shattering. So I just feel like, Libra, that the shatterings that happens for you, what you come out of this is just feels really graceful. It just feels graceful. It feels appreciative. It feels open, fresh, new. So August is gonna like, doesn't mean there won't be some hard days. Doesn't mean there won't be some moments that are difficult. But all in all, I feel like this renewed faith, this renewed spirit, and an excitement of what's to come. So there's this energy that's coming up, like almost like you've stepped onto a geyser energy, or that's just shooting water straight up through you, which for me is prosperity, abundance, renewed energy, health. So it's good. It's good. All right, let's move into relationships, romantic relationships. For those of you in a romantic relationship, you Libras, what can you expect for August? I feel like there's starting to be better communication, more honest and real communication happening in the relationship. There is less friction, more patience can be held or had. Um, there's also feels like more self-acceptance of the other person, and understanding of the other person. And this month just feels easier, just less intense. There may be still some, there may still some distance you have to go. Like they're showing me water, and it's like, you're in an inner tube and you're together and it's so great, and then you come up to the desert. And it's like, oh, we have to cross that yet. So not everything is completely worked out, not everything is like handled, but you know what, there's enough good moments in it, that you are seeing potential and you're seeing movement, and that's exciting. And here's the thing, don't be afraid of the desert, right? It's just a new topography, a new aspect to your relationship. So this could be somebody who's moving into being an empty nester, and this is a new position with you and your partner. It could be somebody, as I said, you just had a new baby, and now that's an added stress in the relationship. Or your partner could suddenly now be traveling and they're gone 4 or 5 days a week or months at a time, right? So it's this big adjustment period that's happening, and that's the desert. It's like, whoa, this is a big adjustment, right? And on the other side of that is just paradise, just paradise. So give yourself the opportunity to go through it. There's a lot of watering holes along the way in the desert, so it's not all desert, it's not all bad, right? So just stay in the flow, just hang in there with it. It's going to be good. All right, for those of you that are single looking for romance, let's see what's in store for you guys. So I feel like you're going to have to take care of yourself, Libras, like really have an understanding of yourself, of your identity, of what you want, of the direction you want to go, and not be intimidated by the process, or confused by it. It'll help you if you just, what you see is what you get, right? If you stay there instead of looking at the potential, or because you're always trying to balance things out, right? So, well, he did this, but he did that too, or he did this, well, he did that too, right? So stay out of that and just stay present to the moment of what's happening now, right? What you see is what you get. And if you can stay in that space, it's going to help you just move people aside. Nope. Oh, you did that? Who cares about this other thing? The fact that you did that, you're gone, right? So what you see is what you get. So when you're dating somebody new and they really step in it in the beginning, next, right? So you're just being asked to pay attention to what's being shown to you and not be afraid to let them go. And if you do that, it just feels like there's going to be some real star that shines for you. Not the end of this month, the end of next month. So there is somebody really great happening, coming towards you. Just be present to what you see, okay? And don't make excuses for them. All right, now let's move into your career and money for Libras. So career effort, like I just see, rolled up sleeves, going to town, figuring things out. And you have it feels like a newsroom. Like you just pass it to a couple people and it just goes out there. So you have the capacity to reach a lot of people with your work. You just are going to have to work at it to make it happen. It's not just going to be given to you. So you're going to have to be a little more organized with it. If you do, it can go out there and it become newsworthy. So that's a good thing, but effort is needed. Even if you're looking for an expansion in you're working for somebody else, you're going to have to impress the boss. You're going to have to let them know what you want. You're going to have to put in that extra overtime or those extra hours, or studying and details and attention, right, are all needed. This can happen, but it requires effort. So I just feel the effort coming in, and then the rewards are there. Let's see what kind of money looks like in this month. There's a lot of money. Like I just see money coming in. I see you able to bury some money. That's good to me. That always means that you're going to have some that you're actually going to start to save, which is positive. So that means there's big money coming in August. And there's people that are going to champion you, and exciting. And for some of you, there may be big opportunities to travel and to do work in foreign countries, or to be brought along for to be able to kind of see or get a lay of the land, or whether it's coaching, whether it's interior design, whether it's architecture, whether it's mass media. There is almost like a going and studying of somebody else, going and watching and observing. Education is big too, so there's an opportunity to even educate yourself, to know more things, to learn more things. So look at the end of August, early September. We've got that new moon in Virgo, August 30th. So you may be trying something new, meeting new people. Wonderful time to get away, wonderful time to go and explore things that are exciting and new to you. There's a huge opening for those first 10 days in September from that new moon in Virgo to really expand your consciousness, expand your awareness, expand your calendar, your social network, your wealth, your money. So it's good. It's very, very good. I like that. Okay, let's move into health for Libras for the month. You're being cautioned to try and bring more balance into your diet, and to make sure you have more water, and to try and stay away from a lot of the processed food, just too much, right? Not that you have to go on something restrictive, but not extreme one way or the other, right? Like trying to bring balance into your diet would be helpful for this month, and it's going to just make you feel better about you. So if you have a specific problem, ask for it. Communication's being cleared. If there's a specific ailment, if you need a doctor, if you need a special protocol or diet, ask for it. A special health regime, or even just a tincture, just ask for it and then let go and let it come in, because I'm not getting a block around your health or communication around it. In fact, all communication is being open. In fact, you might have more understanding or more knowledge about your body here in the couple of weeks ahead that maybe you didn't have before. So with Mercury going direct, around the end of August here, the end of July here, early August. Okay, let's see if there's anything unexpected for you. Yeah, there's some unexpected patience with yourself, unexpected tenderness with yourself, unexpected self love, um, positivity. And I feel this quietness, right? This, that in the past it feels like you would have been sad about. And now I feel like you're enjoying it, like, wow, I get a lot done. Or, there's more comfort in being alone. There's more peace with the transition in your life that's happening. There's more clarity. There's more self awareness and understanding. So that's what's unexpected. So, whatever it is that you've gone through, whether you've lost a loved one, whether you've opened the door to a new relationship and it's all consuming and you find these moments of peace, but by the end of the month, it just feels like a lot of the struggle is gone and there's just more flow and more movement. And that feels unexpected because I feel like early on, there's a little bit like, a little intense and I'm feeling some like tension in my body. And so, whatever changes are happening for you, by the end of the month, you're just more in alignment, more in agreement with them. All right, Libras, have a wonderful month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, comment below, share it with your friends, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Have a great month, everybody.